Welcome at Biren Indy. Serves Indian Defense. Episode 5 Flying Skills. Namaste. My name is Birendranath Upadhyay. I am an ordinary Indian senior citizen and am a former employee of Pawan Hans Helicopters Limited, a Government of India company. My website address is www.designeroffighter-aircraft.com. Designer of Fighter Aircraft by Birendranath Upadhyay. I, Birendranath Upadhyay, have authored an ebook titled Designer of Fighter Aircraft. Designer of Fighter Aircraft is a non-fiction and written in the categories of true crime, identity theft, white-collar crime, and flight safety. Designer of Fighter Aircraft attempts to draw the kind attention of Her Excellency the President of India and Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces towards the fact that the military preparations for war and defense of our country are self-defeating. Draft to Digital, the digital publisher, has distributed Designer of Fighter Aircraft, my ebook, to the following retailers: Apple Books, Barnes and Noble, Fable, Kobo, Smashwords, Thalia, and Vivleo. The unit price stands at $9.99 USD or equivalent other currencies including rupee. Fighter pilots must possess specific technical skills to be able to effectively fly fighter aircraft. Essential technical skills to be a fighter pilot include flight systems and weapons proficiency, the ability to navigate changing environments, and knowledge of safety procedures and protocols. MiG-21 fighter aircraft were manufactured in plant number 21 at Nizhny Novgorod of the Soviet Union. The plant had manufactured around 13,500 MiG combat aircraft. Indian Air Force is its largest customer. Alexander Vasilyevich Fedotov was the chief test pilot of the Mikoyan Experimental Design Bureau from August 1958 to his death in 1984. He had participated in the tests of MiG-19, MiG-21, MiG-23, MiG-25, MiG-27, MiG-29, MiG-31, and their modification. Flying skills of the MiG-21 fighter aircraft pilots of the Indian Air Force were rated by the Mikoyan Experimental Design Bureau in the Soviet Union. After the birth of Russia, rating of flying skills of the pilots of the Indian Air Force were discontinued. Mikoyan Experimental Design Bureau was merged with other companies of Russia. Russia followed market economy and MiG manufacturing plant had become a commercial entity. It had its own chief test pilot, but Indian Air Force hasn't contacted the chief test pilot of the MiG manufacturing plant of Russia so far. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, PVSM, AVSM, has been commanding officer of MiG-27 fighter aircraft squadron. MiG-27 is a Soviet aircraft This means that his flying skills have not been rated by the manufacturer after the birth of Russia. In fact, flying skills of the MiG pilots of the Indian Air Force have not been rated by the chief test pilot of the MiG manufacturing plant of Russia at all. As a result, 169 MiG pilots have been killed and around 265 MiG 21 and 29 fighter aircraft were destroyed. Indian Air Force had purchased the MiG-27 fighter aircraft from the Soviet Union since 1981. It is an air-to-ground attack aircraft. However, Indian Air Force hasn't approached the MiG manufacturing plant in Russia for acquiring flying skills after the birth of Russia. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, PVSM, AVSM, Chief of the Air Staff, Indian Air Force, has been falsely designated as an instructor. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, a Government of India company, claims that it has manufactured 165 number of MiG-27 fighter aircraft based on licenses from Russia. That is a big lie. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited isn't the manufacturer with or without licenses. The manufacturing of all variants of MiG fighter aircraft in the Soviet Union had stopped in March 1985. On Friday, December 27, 2019, the Indian Air Force arbitrarily decommissioned its fleet of 7 MiG-27 fighter aircraft at Jodhpur, Rajasthan. The 29th Squadron, known as the Scorpios, flew the aircraft into the sunset. How can the Indian Air Force, an operator, retire the aircraft on its own? Only the MiG manufacturing plant in Russia shall fix the service life of the MiG fighter aircraft. Designer of Fighter Aircraft, my ebook emphasizes that the Indian Air Force and the MiG manufacturing plant of Russia should sign a follow-up support contract wherein the latter provides commercial guarantee of safe operations throughout the service life of the MiG fighter aircraft. Jai Hind.